שיעור in Gemara, מסכת מציעא, פרק השוכר האומנין, דף ע"ט עמוד base, 4 lines from the top, the סוגיא of ופורקה לו בחצי הדרך. זוג דהילה כגמרא. תנו רבנן, we learn in a בברייתא. השוכר הספינה, somebody rented a boat to take whatever he wanted to take on the boat. ופורקה לו בחצי הדרך. Now, before we translate, we have to say that there is two ways to learn the word uporkalo. There is the Avamine, the original thought of the Gemara, and then the Maskana. So right now, uporkalo b'chatz haderech, when he came to the middle of the way, he decided to unload his packages from the boat, so he's not going all the way. So now the question is, what's going to be with the rent? So the Bryce concludes, the guy that rent the boat gives to the owner of the boat a payment half of the way. And the owner of the boat, the only thing that he has on the renter is complaints. And the Gemara is going to explain that concept. Rashi. The Yeshiva Bochim thought that what is the story? He rented the boat to go to this particular place for so much money. When he came to the middle of the way, he unloaded and he took the packages from the boat. So he only went half of the way. So Rashi explains who has taroimes, and the owner of the boat, as on the renter, only complains. Back to the Gemara. What is the exact case of the Bryce? If the owner of the boat is able to rent his boat in the middle of the way, to rent it to other people, that cannot be the case of the Bryce. Why? Why does he have a complaint? Rent it to other people, you have no loss of money, so therefore, why are you complaining? And if you cannot find to rent it to other people, that means he is actually losing money. So this also cannot be the case of the Bryce. Why? He has to pay him the entire amount of money, entire the rent, because he's making him lose. Rashi, la'aguro, says Rashi, la'askiro la'achirim, to rent it to other people. Just want to read the Tosfos, the second Tosfos on the Amud. The Tosfos, a little Tosfos, kula agriboy le'meisavlei. Kula agriboy le'meisavlei. So Tosfos wants to avoid a question. The Gemara says that for the second half of the way, he has to pay him for the whole thing. So Tosfos has a question. We all know the rule from Daf Ayin Vav Amud Beis from the Bryce that when you don't work, you don't get paid full payment. You only get paid like a poil bottle. So why the Gemara over here says that he gets paid full payment? So Tosfos clarifies, Lav dafke kulay. It doesn't mean that he has to pay the whole. He pays him the whole thing. Elo keloimar kepoil bottle. For the second half, he pays him only like a poil bottle. Back to the Gemara. And for the Gemara, leolam. The truth is, now whenever we have two choices, and the Gemara goes back to one of the choices, the Gemara used the expression of the word leolam. The truth is. That doesn't mean that till now we told a lie or so far. Leolam, the truth is, the komashkach lago is able to rent his boat to other people. Elo amais letaroim. So therefore, if so, why does he have any complaint? He was able to get the entire amount of payment. So the Gemara says, Mishum Ravsasa desfinosa, because he makes the boat worse. What does it mean? It's called the wear and tear of the boat. Till now, the original deal was that he goes one way and they're taking in and out the packages one time in the beginning and one time in the end. But now, because you stopped in the middle of the way and I have new people that I'm renting it to, now we have to take in and out the packages 2 more times. Therefore, the wear and tear of the boat is worse now. And who's going to pay me for it? Rashi, Rav Sesa de Sfinoso, Riyua Sfino. The boat becomes worse. How? Shemisroyas, that gets bad. Beoitzas chavilois, vachnosas chavilois, by taking out the packages an extra time and bringing in the packages an extra time. Back to the Gemara, Yochi. Always when you have the word Yochi, we have missing words. What is the missing words? The conversation from before. Yochi, if so, that the complaint is because he made his boat worse, he made them a damage, tiny Somalia, so it's a good complaint. and he owes them money, not only a complaint, you should pay him for the damage. And for the Gemara, Elo, now it's a key word. Whenever we use the word Elo, that means the Gemara goes back from the way we learned till now, and the Gemara learns a whole new way of the story. Elo, my porko. What is the meaning of the word porko? The porko letoyan begavei. That he loaded the packages in the boat, back in the boat. Which means, I'm going to read the Rashi, but first let's say the story. Baal Peh. He rent them, he hired them to take packages from, let's say, from New York City to Florida, and he made up the price for the distance, according to the distance and according to the packages. Exactly, they made up how much they're going to pay. Exactly what all the details. When I came to the middle of the way, he told them that I have more packages to add, to put on the boat. That's the pshat. So porko over here, porko that he loaded in the middle of the way, he loaded more packages into the boat. So let's read it. Elomai porko, the porko lotoyane begavei, that he loaded in his packages in the middle of the way. So therefore, now the Bryce fits good. Why? Because when it says noisen lo ishchor shel chatzi derech, it means that for the second half of the way, he pays them for the new packages. Rashi. Now we're going to read the Rashi. The porke lo toyane begavei, bechatzi derech oisif loses berchavilos. In the middle of the way, he added to put more packages in the boat. She'oyu lo yishom, that he had to go to his destination. Ve'u itnu mitchila lekach. And he originally made up to do what? What did he make up? He didn't make up to put a certain amount. He made up whatever I want to do. And how much is he going to pay? He's going to get paid. And the payment is according to the weight of the packages and the distance. So therefore, he pays him for the extra addition of the packages for the half of the way. So now we're going to go back to the Gemara. So now we understand what does that mean. If so, what is his complaint? He gets paid fully. Not only gets paid fully, he gets paid an additional half of the way. And for the Eleki Gemara, two tirutzim. One, bishum shinui daito, because of changing of the mind. Meaning, the owner of the boat had in mind that the trip will take him 2 weeks. So he scheduled everything according to that. Now, he is adding more time because they have to stop at the new place and it takes time to load the stuff and so on and so forth. So that's his complaint. Rashi, bishum shinui daito, I thought to go fast, to come back to my original place fast, and now because of you we are delaying it. Inami, back to the Gemara. Inami, another teretz. Why is he complaining? For extra robe. What does it mean for extra robe? So in there the Gemara goes, instead of taking the boat on the ocean, the Gemara goes into another story. Many years ago, when he used to go on the river, so not always they had a way to sail the boat the regular way with oars. And rather, they had a way that animals used to pull it on the side of the river with ropes. So now, whenever the boat whenever you put the packages on the boat weighs down a little bit more, and you can't go closer to the edge of the river, you have to go more to the middle of the river. Now, he tells them, since you added more packages, I didn't know, now the boat has to go more to the middle of the river, so I have to get the longer rope, and then in the new destination, the longer rope costs more money. And therefore, that's his complaint. Rashi, I needed to pay in the new destination, I needed to pay more ropes for more money. Why? Because because when the boat weighs more to more packages, tzorich la'afligo el emtzoi sanor, we have to sail the boat to the middle of the river, lemokoi mayim amukim, to a deep water place, shelo yitir gosheshes, so the bottom of the boat will not tap the bottom of the river. V'tzorich chavolim arukim, and we need long ropes. Ve'ato lo yodatani, and you didn't let me know, shachmis chavolim matzrichim lo. You didn't let me know that I need to get more ropes than I needed for the boats, and therefore that's his complaint, but you can't get any more money, because it was just a miscommunication. This is it.